is almost her height.
Yeah. That it'll take you 45 seconds.
Oh,
More than 40. Okay,
oh, you
ready?
get, by the way, you get inspection for 2 seconds.
Okay, time starts.
Wait, no, I started. 2, 1, go.
You are already 35 seconds.
It's not 35.
Yeah, it's going to come on video if you don't. So come on.
Don't listen, just focus.
See?
Oh,
See? I am a miss.
amazing.
30 seconds. See? Under
36.
Yeah, under 40 seconds.
Okay, can you teach us?
Okay, how I do it. So first you do the white cross. I'll just show you. So first, doesn't matter, just do a cross. So a cross is basically like, don't try following. So a cross is you make like a cross of that color, but it also aligns with all of these. Next is F12, which stands for first 2 layers. So put both of these pieces at once. See, it's aligning. Where's the next piece? Then you look for the next piece. There. You have to learn various algorithms. Second layer. Now time for the opposite color cross. Then OLL, which is orientation of the last layer. See, this is the last layer out of 3 layers. So you just make that color with an algorithm. And then PLL, which is per something. So first you solve all the corners, then the edges. And then the cubes.
Oh.
You want to learn? You
Yes.
understood the steps?
Yes. No, this is too tough. You're teaching like we are in first grade and you're teaching us 10th grade concepts.
You are the biggest YouTuber I was watching you cover Prague and yeah, it was the same time when we had our World Cup, World Championship. So both of the quarterfinals were happening literally when Pranay was playing. Amazing, yeah.
When I was little, I used to play badminton, like play at state level, and I saw live you winning All England Championship. So,
You were just telling me this afternoon.
so it's an honor to meet you, really. And I've been following all the work you've done, and it's so inspiring because the dedication you've shown for badminton training is something we hope I can do something like that in chess.
Super. I think I was actually, most of the time I was watching your YouTube to follow that World Championship. You're following that very clearly. Great.
This is a fantastic initiative. He was telling us the amount of dedication that is being put in.
They're saying, ecosystem building. This is the most modern ecosystem with YouTube, with connecting people. That is the most modern way
I got to know so much about your academy through that video that is there on the Olympics channel.
Yeah.
It's so beautiful. And also your mother cooks for everyone. It's just fantastic.
wonderful.
Yeah.
We're inviting the players and
Sagar Shah inviting players to confuse them with puzzles.
Samita, then I use Sharayu and
Samita
now
is there.
Samita. And so all S are sorted.
Yeah.
Samita.
Samita is there solving this position for the last half an hour.
It is tough. It is tough. Actually,
Now Sarayu is in. Sarayu is thinking, why did I come here?
then that's interesting.
Savita is also taking her time now.
Savitha thought that here I can relax, but unfortunately,
with a record haul of 107 medals in these games. We are indeed fortunate to have some of these medalists among us. As amply demonstrated by this performance, encouraging and supporting players and coaches goes a long way towards creating winning sports people. We now invite Ms. Vinoda Kailas, Director and Trustee, Pravaha Foundation, to say a few words about the 64 Squares chess program. The program was started 6 months ago in collaboration with MGDI and now sponsors 6 young chess players. Ms. Vinoda.
Good evening, everyone, respected players, respected dignitaries, beloved players, family, friends, and the extended family of Mytrah and Pravaha. Welcome, and this is a very special evening for us. It has actually been 5 years, I think, roughly, since Pravaha has started its operations, and it's very heartwarming to actually celebrate the occasion in such a wondrous way, I must say. So, how did 64 Squares come about? I want to talk about it a little bit. The inspiration, like with many things, I think, it has been with the Chess Olympiad happening in India last year. I think that has been the trigger, but we have a story much closer to home. So, during the Olympiad, we saw, the kind of opportunities and the amount of talent that is coming up in India, especially in chess. And within that, we found that the support for the women chess players is really low, and we found that amongst the GMs that we have in India, 81 of them are male, and we only have 2 women GMs. So in the pursuit of creating more grandmasters, women grandmasters, I would say, we started this initiative. We barely, I think, started. Before that, our players started creating wonders. We already have 2 title players. So Vantika has made it International Masters, and Savitha has made it WGM. And then there's many other, competitions that they have won. So it's just a beginning for us. We want to sort of take this up at a much higher level, support them with just not sponsorship, but give them unique training opportunities, enable an environment where they can participate in more tournaments. So I think in just a short span of time, them being the part of the team that is representing India and actually winning a silver medal for the country, I think that was just phenomenal. So I'm super proud of you, and many more such coming our way, I guess. So that's it, Vish. Thank you.
Hi everyone. First of all, thank you for inviting me here. Thank you for the support for the chess which started last year. I'm Srinath. I'm the coach of the Indian men's team. So I didn't work with women players in China, but I have worked with them for the other tournaments. And as Vinoda said, I think we have made enormous strides in the last 10-20 years in almost every sport, and we could clearly see that in China, the way we had improved our medal performances, the way our athletes, the body language, the confidence shown, how we were displaying ourselves. And chess has also seen a similar growth in the last 20 years, especially the Indian chess story. I think when I was growing up, we were somewhere in the top 10, but now we have come close to the top 3 overall. But we have had so many of these boys coming up, so many of these men coming up, and we have so many of these boys in the top 50 right now, at least about I think something around 5. But there is still a large participation gap between boys and girls in chess, and the participation gap is something like, I think for every 9 boy who plays chess, there is like 1 girl who is taking up chess, and this continues to be the story even in 2023. So I think this is also one of the biggest contributing factors, because the more people who take up something, simply the probability is higher. More people play chess in India, there will be more top players from India. So more boys play chess, there will be more top men chess players compared to lesser participation. So in that sense, I was really happy when Pravaha came up with this initiative to start supporting women chess players from different age groups. We have Vantika and Savitha here, and they won the silver medal in the Asian Games. I think I think the last time we won bronze in chess in India, so already we are getting better. Chess doesn't feature in Asian Games every year, every edition, but we came so close to the goal and we won silver. And the Indian team has also been improving constantly in the women's section as well. We have these 5 fantastic chess players, and apart from these 2 girls who are here, Pravaha is also supporting girls from across age groups. There is Vantika and Savitha, who are Vantika is around 20 years old, and we also have Charvi, who is 9 years old. So we have the diversity of support, and I'm really happy with the beginning we have right now. I hope it's just the first step, a very small step, and I really look forward to the fruits of this seed. It's just the seeds being sown right now. I really look forward to the results, the fruits of this seed coming across in the next generation, a couple of generations from now, and just domination of India across chess and across other sports as well. So I just look forward to that, and thank you so much.
Hello everyone, I'm Vantika Agrawal. I'm International Master and Women Grandmaster. I started playing chess at the age of 8 years, and then slowly I started winning medals in state, nationals, Asian, World, Commonwealth, Olympiad and all. And last year I'm very thankful to Pravaha Organization and MGDI for sponsoring me. I was there, but I was not able to play lots of international and strong tournaments. But after they started sponsoring me, I was able to play a lot of tournaments abroad, and very quickly, just when they started sponsoring me, in 1 month I became international master, and I had 2 international master norms, and then when I played, I got 5, 6, 7. So I kept on getting IM norms in every tournament which I played, and then I entered the Indian women's team for the Asian Games, and I scored 7 out of 9 points. I played all the rounds, and I'm very happy to be able to contribute for the team, and we could win the silver medal at the Asian Games. So I really want to thank Vinoda ma'am for believing in me, for supporting me and sponsoring me, so that I could improve myself and continue my journey of chess. Thank you so much.
Hello everyone. I'm very happy to come here. This is first time here in Hyderabad for me, and even Vantika. We've been traveling all over the world and all over the country, but this is the first time in Hyderabad, and this is just because of Pravaha and Vinoda. And the chess journey is of every parent's, not only chess player, because chess is a different sport altogether. It's not like other sports. Here we need to travel a lot and go to play many tournaments, and each tournament will have we'll be playing for 9 or 10 days. So it is very expensive sport, and it demands one parent, one coach. You have to have one mad chess player, one mad parent and one mad coach to create champions. So it's only not Vantika's journey, it was all the time my journey. It has been my journey, and thanks to Pravaha for supporting. so that we could give her good coaching. Now I can approach good coaches, and she's having good coach. Like when Vantika was 9 years old, she had won Asian schools. She became champion. That day I was so happy that people will come and support her. But it took 13, 14 years when we started getting any support. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much. We now request Ms. Savitha Shri to say a few words.
Hello everyone. I started playing chess when I was 5 years old, and it's almost been 8 years. So I'm really grateful for this Pravaha sponsorship, because financially they have been very helpful, and also they have been very helpful in my tough phase. So I'm really grateful for them, and I really want to thank my family who has always been there for me, and especially my dad, who always travels with me no matter what. So I'm really grateful to Pravaha and my family. So thank you so much.
Thank you. Anything that you, any language, whatever you wish to say.
Thanks to Pravaha to sponsoring Savitha Shri.
Thank you so much. Can you have a big round of applause for this?
Welcome friends and family, and welcome all the dignitaries. Arvind Garu, Reddy Garu, K. Kumar Garu, Suresh Garu, L.V. Subramanian Garu, and of course Gopi and Srinath for fantastic achievement at the recent Asian Games. Really proud of you, and we are very happy to be here. I wanted to spend a couple of minutes talking about the initiative in athletics. I think this was formed about 6 or 7 years ago. It came out of the thought that while we've achieved quite a bit in the area of cricket and badminton in India, but we haven't done as much in athletics as we are capable of. So Gopi came up with a fantastic idea, and we said we will disrupt the whole space. If we have to be successful in this field, we have to look at it completely from ground up, and we have to disrupt the way it is done, thought, etc., etc. So we came up with some, thought in my mind, thought in Gopi's mind, that we discussed, finally formulated, etc., etc. And today I think the girls that are part of this program are the best across the country. I think the girls have won 1,000 plus national medals. I think Gopi, 1,000 plus national medals. Various Commonwealth medals. Probably the most number of medals in athletics in the Asian Games as well. I think of course the credit of this primarily goes to Gopi and coach Ramesh, who couldn't be here with us today because he's at the nationals. But I think I wanted to share a few things that went right in this process that led to this result. I think so what has been happening in the past is typically we left the responsibility of athletics completely to SAI, right? Sports Authority of India. And there was a humongous need for what I feel, it's an abused word, but public-private partnership in sports also. So, but a public-private partnership that has to work and that has to be, extremely successful. So we came up with an idea of how we'll collaborate between NGOs, between businesses, between government organizations and coaches and athletes to make this program a huge success. Our idea was called Coach-Led Athletics Driven Initiative, and idea was to bring back a lot of coaches that have left athletics to join mainstream businesses because they couldn't find a career in athletics. So Mridula, for example, came through that, and she's been an outstanding help for the whole coaching that happens here. So I think that was a program that was designed fortunately by coaches. It was by athletes, for athletes, and for the benefit of athletes and for the performance of athletes. I think that, and we have reiterated, tried it over and over and over and again, and made it better and better and brought it to the level that it has been brought here. But of course, I keep saying we. The we is mostly Gopi and Ramesh. We hardly give some sort of financial support to the whole initiative, but I think they all make me look good and stand up here in front of you and say a few words. So thank you again for everything, Gopi, for all the dedication and for the hard work and how much you're doing for the country and the nation, at large. So I think that's. With that, I'll move over and thank you very much again.
Good evening, everyone. First of all, congratulations to all the medal winners. I think it's a phenomenal achievement. The athletes, the chess players, and in fact every sports person who's been at the Asian Games, I think, has been tremendous. I think it was a great achievement. Vikram deserves a lot of credit. I think thanks to the Mytrah Foundation. I think all of you have been really supportive over the years. For me, I just share why this. I've probably never said this. Why athletics? Why the sport? 20 years ago, and this is how I felt. I didn't check the validity of whether it's true or not, because it still was very emotional for me. Almost 23, 24 years back, Ramesh sir, I used to go for training to him in Secunderabad when I was playing. And some of the girls would come for training and some days they would be missing. And I'd asked Ramesh sir why they didn't come. And he said, Gopi, those 5 days, they can't afford the napkins. And that for me was hype. In the sense that even today brings tears in my eyes, because there can't be anything worse than this. There were people who were giving them tracksuits and shoes, but they couldn't afford to actually buy underwears and napkins. This is what the level of poverty our athletes were living in. And they were winning medals for the country. And this stayed with me. 2004-05, when I retired, we did something called Mission Sports, where we did an athletic program. Every athlete who won, we would give from Mission Sport, we would give 3,000 rupees. It didn't mean a lot for many people across the world, but for those people, it was the world. They went on to get jobs and make lives. People who play badminton don't come from that poverty levels. They've achieved Olympic level and world number 1 level, but the delta between where they started from where they went is okay. But you are starting here at minus. I remember Jyoti Araji, who was there, one of our first athletes. Today, big name in the world of athletics. Record holder, Asian Games, silver medalist, Asian Championships medal. Mother was working as a housemaid, house servant in 3 houses to actually make her income. There was COVID. One of our athletes, Srinivas, was picking up paddy bags to support his family. And this is a national champion. As part of the project, we gave him 60,000-70,000 rupees of his prize money which was there, and that's how he could get back to training. And that's the story. Each one of these stories which is here is that story. And for me, I think to support them, and each one of these medals has made me cry, because they've really made a huge difference to their lives. And today, and we did simple things. Sai was where Ramesh sir was working. He was working coming from Uppal. Like a man comes for 40 kilometers on a bike, and then he comes for coaching. What is he going to coach?
I said, first thing is let's get him an apartment which is right opposite to the stadium. Simple stuff, but important. Then he's working, but where's the support? Then we had somebody like Mridula come in, Lakshman come in, Nagraj come in, Physio come in. Simple stuff. And think food, nothing fancy. It's just bananas, peanuts, and some good bellam. That's all. We said simple stuff. And then slowly people started doing well. So I would say 3 months training, and then you go for 3 months of 9 months training, 3 months it's holidays. You can't become an athlete if you want to take holidays. And since we just get back, put them in a PG hostel, and then paid for them, and they continue training. 3 square meals, decent support system, and happiness around them has got us these medals. Nothing more. I think this is what we've been able to achieve. This is really the story of Indian sports success. The medal which you are seeing here from Nandini, from Deepthi. Deepthi, we sent her to Australia to get her classification done. I think that was very, very important. If you had waited for governments to act, it would have never happened. I think thanks to the funding we received, we kind of said, okay, she needs to go, she needs to go. We needed Suresh to go to the Asian Games, because if she gets a panic attack during the event, what happens? I think I said within a minute that was sanctioned and he went. So I think that support has got us these medals. Each of these medals today is a phenomenal story. I think if anybody who's done sport runs a 400 meters, you would really know what it takes to burn. The legs will burn, it'll hurt like hell, and if you're able to achieve that and finish it, I think you can do anything in life. The day I didn't know what Mytrah Foundation was. They came to me for a corporate talk, and I was really fed up with all corporates. I was like, to hell with you guys, why should I even come and talk to you? This is how I was. And I said, and it was almost like, and it sounds very filmy, maybe emotional in that sense, but there was that Mahesh Babu's movie. I said, I don't want anything for me, I don't want anything for my sport, but you support my other athletes. And it literally, I asked that, I don't want anything for me, you support the athletes. And within, they went back and said, no, we are 100% supporting the athletes. That's how the answer was. Thank you. Thank you for that. And then this continues, and this has really changed lives. And the delta from where they started to where they are is what this makes for me very, very happy. And I'm really thankful to all of you for the support. For the athletes, you've given such great joy. I think for us, I think we're really proud of you. For all the 100 over medals we've won, 1,000 over medals over the years we've won. I think it's a great story. I just wish we can document these things, because there's one girl who was picking up firewood in Bhadrachalam forest, and today they went on, each one of them, the first flight they've taken, the first trip they've taken was from the foundation, and that's what really makes me proud. Thanks to the coaches, Ramesh sir's contribution, his vision, his hard work, the entire team, Nagraj, Lakshman, Mridula, Saji sir, I think they've really put their heart into it. And today we are really enjoying this, and I'm so happy and thankful to all of them for giving this opportunity. Thank you very much.
Firstly, sorry for the delay. I think I can be forgiven after becoming a mother to be delayed to bring my daughter. Especially, I wanted her to be part of this. Definitely, I want her to be inspired. Even if she doesn't understand, at least I want to see her, and maybe someday she would understand all this. After coming here, I've seen the stories, the wonderful stories. As Gopi Anna said, maybe our stories are not as inspiring as theirs. Definitely, but I would like to thank Pravaha Foundation, Pravaha and Mytrah and Gopi Anna's foundation for this wonderful event, for supporting and celebrating sport. As a sports player, I know what it means and how much it means to us. And I think it's been always my dream back of my mind. When I leave chess, I also wanted to create a foundation and like help people who cannot play or afford sport. So I think I learned from here many things when I'm listening to these stories, and I think this is a great experience for me. And I know Pravaha is doing wonderful for chess. They have been supporting women players in chess, and I think this kind of support is what needed for sport in India. And I'm glad we all are doing our bit and part to do well in sports for India. I'm extremely happy to be here today, and only one small story I have, which is not very inspiring, but something from my heart I want to share. So the first Asian Game dates were almost near to my delivery date, and I was all the 3 months I was thinking, how can I play after delivery this Asian Games, and how can I leave like my 10 days baby and go there. And I was contemplating about it. I was discussing with the doctor that I don't know how, but I want to do it. I don't want to leave the chance to play for India in Asian Games after 13 years for chess especially. And I was really praying God, like for 3-4 months I was hoping that something miracle happens and I get to play. And the dates got changed for 1 year. I got time to recover and play and also get medal in the Asian Games. So for that reason, I wanted my daughter to be here with me today to celebrate this medal, and I'm extremely thankful for all of you for giving me this opportunity today. Thank you so much.
Why don't you bring her then? What's her name?
Also, this is my selfish motive that somehow I hope she chooses sport, and that's why I'm always trying to inculcate sports in everything we do.
What's her name?
What's her name?
Harika.
Say hi.
Say hi.
Thank you so much.
I'm a high five. I'm a किससे को flying kiss?
Non Williams one until
Once she gets it,
like when the bishop or something is going, you put it on the side and then put something in between. It's the theme. There's something called, there's a name to this thing.
Do you know her ranking? You should.
Know her? She's India number 4.
Yes.
Please say hi. I'm a heart. Not to come to you and say hi. I'm a heart. I'm a
క్రేజీగా ఉంటుంది క్లాస్ సీరియస్గా చెప్తుంటే
Thank you.
happy dance also.
I'll show. Amma, happy dance. Alaga.
Oh, wow.
That's why she taught us. Amma, current shots are Can you hear the sound?
Current shot?
Current shot is the same as Chipul. Savitha is happy. She has this photo and she's going there. No, I didn't. Yes.
They don't even think that they are girls and they can't beat boys. They have that passion to beat boys also. And even she was playing against world number 2 in Qatar, Ikaru, and she was better also.